Hey guys, the Bearsman06 here, and today for you, Pokemon Go. So I'm not going to be able to really record this series, I don't think, unless I'd figure out a way to record capturing and stuff on the go, or gym battles down at the gyms. But I just wanted to let you guys know it's out, because I know a lot of people don't seem to know it's out. It's still fairly rough, in my opinion. So you can sign in with your Trainer Club card or your Google one. Last night is when I downloaded this and was playing it. I could not get my Trainer Club card to work, and the website was down probably because there was 10 million people trying to reset it. So I ended up doing Google. So give me a moment here. I'm going to log back in because it logged me off for some reason. But it worked out for the video. Alright, there we go. Okay, so this is Pokemon Go. Partially loaded here for some reason. Alright, let me restart the app because it's not fully loaded. Like, it's a little buggy as well still. So I'll be right back. Okay, there it is. So I am level 5. I can now participate in a gym. So there's actually a gym down the street at the post office, which has someone there already. There's actually a gym in my development that looks to be empty that I'm going to swing by on my way out today and see what I can do to take over the gym. So, Pokemon Go. So you got your player here. Bearsman06, that's me, level 5. I joined Team Valor just because it was Moltres, thought it was pretty badass. That happened once I reached level 5 and during the gym. I do have some coins because I did buy some. So we have some achievements, basically. Register 15 Pokemon. So there's different ones down through here. When you level up, you get some stuff like I got some Pokeballs. When I got level 5, I got Pokeballs, Revives, Potions. So this is all the stuff I caught here this morning. Now, let's go back out here. There's currently nothing nearby, so I'd have to get up and move. So we have our Pokedex. So my first Pokemon was Bulbasaur, so I can evolve Bulbasaur. I have caught these Pokemon here so far. Ghastly was one surprise that I caught. Tauros I didn't catch because there was a bug. Sometimes the Pokeball bugs out and you have to close the app out. Unfortunately, I didn't catch them and I lost them. I do have 2 Eevees though. So I have 2 Eevees. I need one more and then I can get all 3 Eevees, which is pretty sweet. I do have a Magikarp, a couple of them. So let's go to Pokemon next. So in here you can see the Pokemon here. I wish I had some duplicates left, but I already retired them. You know what I can do actually? So here I have Eradicate. So let's show you the Eradicate here. Normal type, tells you the weight, height. Stardust is what you get when you capture Pokemon you use to power up, which I have not powered up anything yet. Rattata candy is what you get when you capture Rattata's Eradicate. So the candy, so far the only way I figure out how to get it is by capturing more. So I have 14 now, so that would tell you that I captured multiple Rattatas, which I have. The other way to get candies is to transfer them. So let me show you that because I'm willing to do that with this Rattata because I got Eradicate already, I don't need him. So if I go down here to transfer, you can't take it back after you transfer it to the professor. Do you really want to transfer Rattata to the professor? Yes. So when I transfer him, it gets rid of them out of my box. You do have a box limit, so you can't hold as many. So transfer successful, and I got Eradicate candy, which is pretty sweet. So now I'm at 15. Let's take a look at Magikarp here. So Magikarp needs 400 Magikarp candies to evolve. That's a lot of Magikarps. So you need to catch a bunch of Magikarps, transfer them to the professor, keep gathering up the Magikarp candies, and eventually you'll be able to evolve it into Magikarp. So what that means is the starters aren't exclusive, which means you can find them, because as you can see here, I need a bunch of them to evolve Bulbasaur into Ivysaur. So it's going to take a little bit. It's definitely going to take a little bit. Honestly, man, I was having fun driving around this morning for like an hour catching Pokemon, which is pretty cool. As of yet, I have no eggs. I'm not sure how the eggs work. Choose an egg incubate. Well, I don't have any eggs. So maybe there's daycare center. I don't know. There is these Grove Park community centers. So the community centers is so far they don't do too much yet that I've noticed. Well, they do one thing what I noticed. So we'll have to go to the next thing, which we'll go to a shop. So the Pokeball pricing is not terrible. 200 Pokeballs for 80 coins, which isn't bad because they weren't that expensive. I bought 1,200 coins for $10. So 1,200 coins for $10 wasn't a bad deal, to be totally honest with you. So let's go back up to the top. So there's Pokeballs. Incense is pretty cool. Incense is a mysterious fragrance that lures Pokemon to your location for 30 minutes, so I could throw it down right here and Pokemon would come to me, which they'll come to my house. It's pretty cool. One thing I wish I would have done first was bought Lucky Eggs. If you think you're going to play this game a good bit, I'd strongly suggest buying Lucky Eggs before you catch Pokemon. As in a minute, I'll show you how to catch Pokemon. But when you catch a new Pokemon for the first time, you get 500 XP plus 100 XP for catching them. So that's 600 XP. Lucky Egg doubles your XP for 30 minutes. So what that means is I would have been a lot higher of a level if I would have done it at first because I caught a lot of Pokemon. So I would have gotten 1200 XP for new Pokemon versus only 600. So I would strongly suggest buying Lucky Eggs if you're going to play this game. Would make it a lot quicker from the start because you get so much XP for catching new ones, and once you start losing all those new ones, you're not going to get as much XP. So I think it's definitely useful. Lure module, which is pretty sweet. This is where you go to the community center and you put it down for 30 minutes. Now, this would attract Pokemon that everyone can take advantage of, which is kind of cool. Egg incubator, you can use it 3 times to hatch eggs. Bag upgrade, I was surprised. I thought this would be kind of a scam, but for 200, you get 50 more item slots. That's not bad. In my opinion, it's not bad at all. They could have made it 10 or less, or 25. So I thought that was pretty fair. Increase Pokemon you can carry by 50. I thought that was fair for 200. In my opinion, I feel like that's fair. And I feel like the Pokeballs, 200 for 800 is fair as well. Now, you get a good bit when you level. Like, I usually got 10 a level, and then I got like 15 on, like, I think level 5, so it wasn't bad. So that's in-app purchases. Items here, as you can see, I got some revives, potions. I did buy the Lucky Eggs. I got some incense, which I got for free. And then you have the egg encounter. So really all you do is you walk around or drive around and they'll just pop up and vibrate and stuff. And you can also kind of see them by the grass moving, and then you'll see them here as well if you have some. Like I said, I don't think I'll be able to really record this, but I'm using it to kind of help you guys out. So let me cut over to me catching a Pokemon. So what I did is I went down the street, found a Pidgey, and then I just came back home to record it so I could show you with my camera and stuff how I was catching it. So let's jump to that. Alright, so you have to push and hold down on the Pokeball, and you kind of judge how far away it is with how hard you flick it. Each Pokemon, sometimes they're closer or further away, sometimes they move around, but really just got to get practice on flicking it at the right time to capture it. And I do the rotation on the screen. It's an old Pokemon superstition that I used to do with the old Game Boy and the joystick. I would rotate counterclockwise. I felt like it gave me a better capture rate, even though I don't think it's actually true. So that's how you catch them. It's not too difficult. I thought it would be at first. After like 4 Pokeballs, I got the hang of it. It was pretty easy. So yeah, let's head back on to the video. Alright, so now that that's over, so you see how to catch Pokemon. Honestly, you'll get the hang of it. It just takes some used to throwing them correctly and hitting them. But not all of them stay still. A Zubat was flying around, and then he would stop for maybe 2-3 seconds, and then he'd fly again. Eevee would eventually jump up and down once in a while, so you gotta kind of be a little bit on it. I had a Rattata attack me, which was weird, which did nothing, but then he ran away shortly afterwards, so it's interesting. But yeah, the hardest thing is to figure out how to throw the Pokeball. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be good. Don't be too afraid of wasting too many Pokeballs at the start. You'll get the hang of it pretty quick. Some of them are close, some of them are far away, some are easier to catch, some are harder. I had the Raticate was harder to catch. It would set it green circles. It was yellow. I assume there's some grass moving, so there's a Pokemon over there. So normally, not always, sometimes they'll pop up. A good time they'll pop up. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Pokemon Goes Out. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy it. I'm enjoying it so far. It needs massive work, but I think down the road it'll be a pretty awesome game. And I got my eye on that gym here soon, so I want to go get that gym. But yeah, guys, I will see you later. If I maybe can figure out a way to record this, I might do it. It's freaking Pokemon Go. It's amazing. So not good yet, but it will be. I have good faith in it. So I'll see you guys later.